Hello and welcome back to Bookbound. On today's show, I have with me Joan Moore, apocalypse enthusiast for our book she wrote called When the World Falls Apart. And Joan, thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming here. It's cool to hear feedback from the author. As always, a pleasure to have you. And you recently wrote this book, and it focuses on like the event of the apocalypse. Why do you think apocalypse is going to happen?
Well, I mean, there have been numerous books, other books, movies, other media outlets that have stressed that it's going to happen. I mean, every year somebody predicts it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be about 6 months. Got about 6 months.
What media has really inspired your prediction on this?
Well, I think most people think it's just for entertainment, but 28 weeks later, Outbreak, The Stand, those... Come on.
I haven't seen those other two movies, but 28 weeks later, that's
that
zombie thing.
All
you
over
think
the
people
place.
are really going to turn into infected people?
Yeah,
and,
something's going
to be bite us and run at us too, like real people, but they bite us and make our lives nothing and useless.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the biting or anything like that, but
that's crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Oh man, okay, what are some tips you want to give readers of your book that purchase it?
Well, the tips are in the book. You know what I mean? You have to read the book, too. But it's basically just get ready. I mean, if you don't want to get ready, you don't have to. It's going to happen whether you're ready or not. So
that's cool. So basically be ready at all times.
Well, spend money. Why not? I mean, you're going to die anyways.
I know, it's crazy.
So.
Everything's going to end. So, yeah, I guess do whatever you want and, spend money. Heck yeah, I'm going to do that. So, okay, Joan, this is really interesting right now. We're going to go to a quick break.
Okay.
And we'll be back in a short moment and talk about some more in-depth questions regarding Apocalypse and her book. And right after these messages.
2005 Mercury models, so time is short to join the Lincoln Mercury family and pay the same low clearance prices we pay. Through October 3rd, get our model year-end discounts on Mountaineer with seating for up to 7, the Compact Mariner, innovative Montego, spacious Grand Marquis, Value Pack Sable, and versatile Monterey. Now through October 3rd, drive Mountaineer at this model year in Lincoln Mercury family price. No hassles, no gimmicks, and no waiting, because these discounts end October 3rd.
Ah, the buffalo. For hundreds of years, they've roamed this great country, but did they ever have to pay extra for roaming? I think not. And why should you?
With U.S. Cellular's national plans, there's no roaming or long-distance charges ever.
So go anywhere and call anywhere and be like the buffalo. Roam free. You can roam already.
U.S. Cellular, we connect with you.
Welcome back. We're here with Joan Moore, author of When the World Falls Apart, and a book that tackles the grim subject of the apocalypse that's supposed to happen and what should be done to survive this apparently inevitable event. So, Joan, I have to say that I'm really curious about why you wrote the book and how real do you think this apocalypse threat is?
It's very real. I mean, come on, the world has been here for a long time and it's not going to be here forever. So, I mean, everybody dies anyway, so it's going to be cut short a little.
Just like the song, it's the end of the world as we know it.
Yeah, in about 6 months you can play
crazy.
that. Okay? If you're still alive,
That's
then,
crazy. That's going to
know.
be a top song. People are going to be playing, jamming that on the radios.
Oh, yeah.
Doing man, I feel sorry for the cops and everything, law enforcement, because things are going to be really dangerous and disastrous. It's crazy. And
what does it matter to them? They're going to die too.
I know, it's crazy because I love living this normal life and everything's controlled and I've been going by the rules all my life and now everything's going to be do whatever you want.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
This is
hopefully people will still be nice to everybody and things like that. Still stay positive because there's no point in being negative in your last 6 months.
You're right. So yeah, I should just let go and do whatever I want. So yeah. So it's crazy this is going to happen and I can't believe you're pulling these skeptics, these predictions out of your mind. And who do you think is going to benefit most from this book that they read?
Yeah, everyone. Basically, anybody that can read will benefit from it. Because there are tips in there. You got to read the book, obviously. But there are tips in there. They're my exact predictions. I'm not a scientist or anything. But, hey, every year somebody predicts it. So,
that's
my
crazy.
time.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen these movies, and, of course, they're fiction movies. But, I haven't really read my books. So this is, a first time I've seen a prediction from an author about like apocalypse. So
Yeah. Well,
I'm really
well, you're
curious
welcome.
as to how this is going to happen. So, okay, this is all I have to ask Joan. Thanks a whole lot for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Bookbound. The show is awesome, and you can pick up her book When the World Falls Apart at any bookstore nationwide, and starting next Tuesday. You never know, it could save your life because these zombies are right in your face, or you, and they're going to bite you, so that would stink really bad. So in the meantime, we'll be back with this week's top 10 page turners right after these commercials.